What's good, YouTube family? It's your boy Norris with Souls of Thought, and we in the building with another one. No middleman.
It's your boy Norris with Souls of Thought,
and we don't. That was the robot, y'all, from AI. Now we back in this thing. No Middleman, season 1, episode 10 of No Middleman. Got your favorite uncle in the building, Uncle Plug, and you got your favorite Milk Magnesia, Rich Cracker, better known as April. Conversations with Soft Rain. How you doing, man?
That's a chocolate. That's a chocolate cover cracker.
Yeah. What? We the only people that can make jokes about her too. Just remember that.
Watch your mouth out there. Yeah, watch your mouth out there. That's fam. That's fam. Now watch your mouth.
Y'all remember back in the day when like Yahoo Chat was like real big?
Yeah.
And you used to be in a chat room, stuff like that. My handle was white chocolate.
Hey, April, I guarantee you had a Black Planet profile, didn't you?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah. I know you did. You had a Black Planet profile. You ain't supposed to be in our world. You was in there on Black Planet, y'all.
I was probably being hated on too, but yeah.
But you know, we in here again, man. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, a blessed Tuesday. Just got off live with my boy Classic. He already in the chat.
Classic.
He said, off the muscle, we in this thing. 333. And again, we shall not be outworked. Tell him, Classic. Tell him. You guys didn't catch it. We had Men's Minute tonight. I was glad that he was able to put that together swiftly and quickly. Had Cortez on that thing, our boy Ye. I have to drop Ye's clothing line. I forgot, it's something Society, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we were on the Men's Minute. So if y'all didn't catch that, go catch that. I got
but Ted was in the prone over there, boy.
Yeah, I got y'all remind. Oh yeah, there you go. Six Society. Young man, 22 years old, entrepreneur man, doing his thing. He's doing his thing, man. So shout out to him out there in Chicago, doing his thing. Love seeing Black men making honest money, not running the streets, not doing nothing crazy. So man, we're gonna go ahead and jump in this thing. For y'all who don't know or you couldn't read the thumbnail, April actually brought it to my attention. I can't even take what is it called? I can't even take responsibility for it. Today is the year anniversary of the Montgomery second year anniversary of the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl. We got our boy. Before we get started, we got our boy Oz in the chat. Oz was popping in the chat for the other podcast too. That young man needs to hear them words. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
He will. We'll make sure he gets. Appreciate your support as always. But like I was stating before, it is the 2-year brawl anniversary. You know, the brawl that was heard around the world out there in Montgomery, Alabama. And it's funny because, like I was telling April, is history repeats itself. We just had the Cincinnati brawl. Now we got the anniversary of the Montgomery brawl. So we're going to show this video, see if it hits the same, and then we're going to move on with the rest of the show today.
Oh, you're back!
Oh, AT&T.
And he's still in that moving boat. Clapping his hand. He's like,
right. It's funny, but it's not.
We ain't gonna play too much of that. We don't want to bring too much violence early.
I wanted to see the boy dive in the water, man. We was diving in the water, man. He came in, that boy swam all the way across there, boy, Olympic style.
Class said they would live. They was, and you know what's funny? I don't know if everybody on here watches Anton Daniels' show, but they made a bold statement about that white people don't fight like black people do. And 2 years ago, you see the same thing that happened in Cincinnati, just reverse. It was a black man and a white man fighting one-on-one, and the white people came in and helped the white dude. And then in Cincinnati this year, you have a white dude and a black dude fighting one-on-one, and the black people came to help. So that kills any theory that was mentioned on that show about white people don't fight like black people do.
Right.
It's all about what area you in, what state you in. It all happens differently. He said that's what happened when you put the ER in the end of the N word.
Pressure.
Hey, but if you notice, because as you watch stuff over and over again, if you notice though, like the first black dude, he came out to de-escalate the whole thing.
Yeah. He tried.
You see that? Like he came out to de-escalate everything, but then the roars of the crowd was too loud.
Yeah, boy, when that hat went.
And
it comes back too with complying with authority. The guy had asked the gentleman with the white boat to move. Look, you got this big old boat coming back in to bring these people in. You got to move out the way, and he did not want to do it. So
that's true.
Dumbass and alcohol.
Yep.
Right.
That is true. That is true. I'm trying to see if I get the plug part. I'm trying to see where it would be, but I'll see.
I think you have to find a different view of him jumping off the boat and swimming across. Yeah, it's a different view from that one.
Proud of that young man.
He said, "I'm on my way." That's what he said.
That boy seen that bat symbol in the air. It was
like, I'm coming. I know how to swim. I'm jumping in. And then when he got over there, he took his shoes off and everything. He got ready.
Yeah. That is so funny. That is so funny, man. But yeah, it's the 2-year anniversary of the Alabama brawl, Montgomery, Alabama brawl. Shout out to everybody who made it to see 2 years from that brawl. We're not promoting violence, but hey, funny how history repeats itself. It's very, very, very unique. What they say is nothing new under the sun, man. That is so true.
And I guarantee that if it wasn't black and white, we would have heard nothing about it.
That's very true. That's very true.
Wow.
But since we own it, man, since April, like she says, everything goes back to race. And if you're living under a rock, there's been a lot of controversy about the young lady on the American Eagle commercial. And so we're gonna. Did you see this one?
No, let me see what's
going
on.
We're gonna show this one, and it's gonna we're gonna have to like play it and listen, because we're gonna actually be reacting to the panel from the night show for Q and Anton in April. That's what's
yeah.
He said that's what's stupid. We agree. Yeah. So let's get to it.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
The latest front in the culture wars is leaving viewers distressed.
My genes are blue.
An ad released by brand American Eagle in July features Hollywood star Sydney Sweeney, blonde hair, blue eyes, and in classic American denim. But it's not the genes sparking backlash, rather the message.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
While American Eagle says proceeds from the limited release Sydney gene will go towards a mental health nonprofit, the campaign's language struck a dissonant chord with some viewers.
Those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird, like fascist weird, like Nazi propaganda weird.
Let's talk about that American Eagle Sydney Sweeney ad and eugenicist dog whistles.
The backlash? Swift.
My genes are superior, and by that, I mean white.
With even some celebrities taking aim at the ad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
American Eagle now responding to the controversy, posting on Friday in part, great jeans look good on everyone. But critics are also getting critiqued. The White House's communications director characterizing the backlash as, quote, cancel culture run amok, with Republican Senator Ted Cruz saying the criticism amounts to the crazy left coming out against beautiful women. Even Vice President J.D. Vance weighing in.
My political advice to the Democrats is continue to tell everybody who thinks Sydney Sweeney is attractive is a Nazi. that appears to be their actual strategy.
Why do you think this ad has resonated and perhaps stirred a little controversy from so many people?
This one is driving attention for the wrong reasons, for controversy, for either being not clever enough, or on the opposite end of that spectrum for being downright offensive, maybe even racist.
So, do you think that American Eagle ad that they were just showing consists of racism? Anybody can go ahead.
I don't think so, because what if it was a black lady who did the same thing?
I agree with
Right,
that.
that's kind of a stretch calling it racist. There's nothing racist about it. I mean, I think they were trying to make it more sexy and say great jeans as opposed to racist. She didn't say anything racist about anything. She just said she had great jeans.
And a lot of people say that. I hear that all the time. I come from a good family of jeans, like, so I don't see why there's an uproar.
Right.
Personally, as Black folks, I don't think this is our fight. I think this is, this ain't in our purview. But I will say, optically, I do think that there was a play on words with that, with the jeans. And I'm assuming a lot of the backlash is because the prototype of being blonde hair, blue-eyed, white, X, Y, and Z is supposed to be what it means to be the standard of beauty. And I think there's some offense in that area. But as far as racism from that ad, I'm also in a state of confusion because I don't get racism, but I do get, I'm gonna make up a word right now, beautyism. And maybe some folks feel offended that is perceived to be the beauty standard.
Yeah.
So you don't. All right, so we're gonna stop there. We are gonna get into a little bit of it, but I want to, because I'm glad we going over stuff like this, because I'm gonna bring up some stuff that we talked about on like grown folks business and stuff back in the day. But what are your thoughts about that, Plug?
First, I didn't get it. And then secondly, who in the fuck was American Eagle jeans? And if they are, I mean, who wears them? That means everything ain't for you. Sometimes when black folks got stuff going on, stay your wheel. And when white folks got stuff going on, stay in your lane. Let them folks do it.
That's basically what just said.
Yeah, because like who wears American Eagle jeans anyway?
Just said that, but she also hinted that it could come off as racist.
That's racist.
What catches my eye is, why are we so sensitive as a culture?
Yeah, like I don't get that.
Why do we take something
and
our first thought process is talking about jeans that you're wearing? They're talking about a gene pool or like, why do we go to the extent of racism? Oh, y'all know back in the day they promoted something called apple bottom jeans. And they also, and before apple bottom jeans, there was a beautiful mixed Blasian lady walking around in was it lady fat? Baby fat.
More.
We forget. That's why I keep trying to explain to people. There's nothing new under the sun, y'all. We as our culture we have FUBU for us by us. Like, I don't understand why we as a culture get so upset when we feel somebody of a different race is doing something that we done in our own culture before.
You said
that's the Democrats' playbook. You never ever read it. That is. Listen, I wear those jeans. Look,
Jen, come on now.
I know American Eagle ain't just a race factor. It's a
It's money, yeah, money too. Money too.
Just like people who go to Buckle, you gonna spend $200 for a pair of jeans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Buckle.
He said, "I bet you fit well in them, Jen."
I like Buckle. I like PacSun. I like Journeys. Hey, they're my stores, bro. I like them colors.
What was your take out of it, April?
Did they
I basically agree with Jess. I don't, and the young lady that was below Jess, I didn't get her name, but like, why is this even an issue? Why are we so deep off into it?
Oh,
It was just an ad for some jeans.
They miss me with this one, bro. They completely miss me.
Everybody just take something and run with it. They don't. I mean, sometimes you gotta let stuff go.
It's in
the jeans. Yeah.
Oh, it's in the jeans.
Yeah, that's what
That's what they're playing on, jeans. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have to flip it and reverse it. What if the same ad was played word for word with a black woman?
Keep
Would
talking.
there have been backlash from that?
I got something for you. Keep going. Keep giving us something. I'm finna show y'all. So y'all know, oh no middleman. We don't miss a beat.
Right. So
they miss me with this one, man. They miss me with this one.
Would the white community feel the same as what some of the black community is feeling?
I doubt that they would care.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
I
not
doubt that they would care.
right. So it's an ad for some jeans.
Hey, me too. Man, I like Dickies too, bro.
Dickies.
I like Dickies too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dickies with a crispy pair, Air Max 90s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She has great jeans. She's a voluptuous woman with great jeans.
Who is that?
Jeans.
Y'all don't know who that is? Y'all don't see the name?
Is that Beyonce?
I can't see it. It looks.
That's
Is it Beyonce?
In Levi's jeans.
Oh man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she was. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Jay don't care because she was plump in that video.
Look at that.
Commercial.
Look at this, y'all. They look. See. This is why we got to be very careful to get upset. See that, y'all?
I ain't getting mad.
See that? It's been done before. Two things can be true.
I will choose Levi's over American Eagle. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I actually own some Levi's. I don't own.
Everybody own a pair of Levi's.
But who the hell own? Oh, my bad, Jen.
American Eagle was popular though, depending on where you're from.
Like what it is, Urban Outfitters and like H&M. Like those are the stores I never.
I got American Eagle. I think is it closed down in our mall? No, I forget which one closed down in our mall, but one of them did.
But let me play this for y'all. Because let me play this one thing for y'all because, and I want April to give her opinion because this is a safe space for you today. So I want you to be able to give your opinion. But I'm gonna take this back a couple seconds. I want you to hear something.
Being blonde hair, blue eyed.
Hold on.
There's an uproar.
Right. Personally, as Black folks, I don't think this is our fight. I think this is this ain't in our purview. But I will say, optically, I do think that there was a play on words with that, with the jeans. And I'm assuming a lot of the backlash is because the prototype of being blonde hair, blue eyed, white, X, Y, and Z is supposed to be what it means to be the standard of beauty. And I think that.
Did y'all hear that?
Blonde hair, blue eyes is supposed to be the standard of beauty.
Yes. So if I can recall, when we were on Grown Folks Business, we had certain African American people feel that Black women was the standard of beauty and white women were copying what Black women did.
Okay, they did.
Okay.
They did.
So is white girls the standard, or who's the standard then? Because if you're the standard, this commercial would never bother you.
Right. And it goes.
You are a perfect antagonist. You understand? You are the perfect fucking antagonist, bro. You just.
But let me go to this.
You don't push the envelope. You should.
Let me say this. I do not care when a black woman wears a blonde wig and puts blue eye contacts in.
That does happen a lot.
I do not care about what anybody does. White, Puerto Rican, Asian. It doesn't matter to me. You be you.
Be who you are.
I just be confused because like I hear one thing and then you hear another thing, and it's like, which side are we standing on? What aisle are we on today? Are we on the produce aisle today? What aisle are we on?
I've had the asymmetric bob with the freeze curls, with the braids. I've had the updos. I did all that in high school. Finger waves, everything. I've done that before, and I never felt any kind of way about it.
Yeah, they talked about you behind your back, though. But
I don't care.
But
that's their problem. If you got a problem with me, that's your problem. That's not a me problem. I don't care what you think about me.
I actually enjoy talking about politics, but everybody doesn't enjoy politics. If you go and catch a lot of our old grown folks' business, we talked a lot about politics going
bro.
to the actual presidential
and we want to have a discussion, not an argument.
Yeah, we discussed a lot of politics, so I enjoy that. A lot of people don't like it though, so
I enjoy it because I like.
Y'all want to talk about it? It's fine. I just stay to the side.
Jen says she doesn't have them. Plug.
What, Levi?
He said, "I'll go." Now you gotta. You. Our comments are open eyes. We are free speech over here, brother. Anything you got to say. I would love to talk about some things like what's going on with Jasmine Crockett right now. About to lose her seat, which is amazing. But a lot of people don't keep up with politics, so I don't like to just throw it out there because a lot of people don't keep up with it. And then politics always leads back to racism or slavery or why Rosa Parks got on the bus. Like it goes back. So like it never gets anywhere unless you got the right crowd to talk about it.
Right.
So they had them apple bottom jeans.
Don't let Plug fool y'all. Plug knows a lot of everything. He just don't talk about it. He don't talk about it. Don't hear it a lot, but trust me, you sit down with him one-on-one.
Yeah.
I thought something totally different about Plug until I had to answer that day. He's like, "What?" Yeah. So like, I think he understands. He understood what I finally understood, that that's not a conversation everybody's ready to have. So if everybody's not ready to have the conversation, we're in a space today where you'll lose more people than keep them. Just
if you're going to be politically savvy, you have to be emotionally, mature.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? Because you don't just because someone shares it. Someone shares a different view. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that they are pro this or pro that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody votes the way they vote and sway the way they sway because of what's important to them. But most people, if they did sit down and we did put a list of what your values are, you'll be surprised what side of the fence you're on.
Without knowing.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, like even yesteryear, I view life in a different aspect, but still held a lot of the same views. You know what I mean? But as I get older and I mature more, it's always I have to go in the direction that benefits me, not the masses. It's always what's important to me because that's my vote.
Yeah. Hey, Classic, can you let us know what you mean by it's all an illusion? Which part?
He's talking about the figurehead. He's talking about
okay.
He's talking about the just the illusion of the government. Money runs this shit. You know what I mean? That just is what it is. Money runs this. This is what it is. And they're always trying to make for the haves and have-nots. It's just at the bottom, you just keep striving. Ain't nobody holding your shirt and keeping you from doing whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you need to do. But there are people that hold positions that can do that.
Yeah.
But that's that individual. That doesn't represent the masses. That's that individual in whatever group that they sit in. You know what I mean? And I have been for these past this past year and maybe 4 months, I've witnessed this happen in my face.
Yeah.
In my face, for real. And I was like, damn, for real? Like I'm still shocked because I'm saying, damn, y'all know this 2025, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is 2025. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't a kid no more where they were talking about, oh, this exists. I'm 45 years old. And it's like, bro, this still exists. Y'all still feel like that? But then I got to look at my side as well and be like, damn, we still feel like that too. Ain't this something? You know what I mean? Like, so we all have to do better as a masses.
Yeah,
I guess it was AT&T again. She got to go out there and hit that button and get back on.
It's not real, for real. Yeah, trust me.
No, it's not. It's not, bro. It's not. You know what I mean? It's particular figureheads that are in the office, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? That it's all a distraction. You know what I mean? It's always a distraction. It's always sleight of hand. You know what I mean? It's always sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Hey, AT&T.
I said that's why I enjoy your channel. I can learn from people from a different perspective, understand what your community and mine have in common, and we can build. Yeah, that's life. That you put it all in a nutshell. You put it all in a nutshell right there, man. All about us building a better America. And some people just don't believe in that, man. But we here to do that. We are here to do that for sure.
Everybody ain't fit for this shit.
We'll make sure we will, because you're a faithful supporter. I'm gonna make sure we get a politics topic in here for you. We'll get one in here for you next week, so we can make sure that we.
Matter of fact, shoot what you want to talk about.
Yeah. Shoot us a topic or something. Yeah, I'll definitely
got you, bro. We got you.
Yeah, good looking there, plug. So our next thing kind of goes into a little bit of social media and racism, where Kendrick Perkins stated something on his podcast with Richard Jefferson, and I thought this was very unique, the spin that he put on it. This is Jason Whitlock actually bringing it up, so we're gonna play this, and I'm very interested in hearing you guys' thoughts on this for sure.
Perkins, aka Biggie Balls, because it took a pair to say what he said on this podcast. He knew he was potentially going to get blasted when he said this, and he did. People are upset. They don't like provocative, interesting analogies. It's the kind of thing what Kendrick Perkins has done here is the kind of thing that I do, and so I respect it. Anyway, here's Kendrick Perkins with Richard Jefferson and a female host. Man, I can't remember the name of this podcast, but go ahead, let's play it.
Former undefeated editor at ESPN, Kevin Merida, I believe is how you pronounce that, wrote in the Wall Street Journal last week saying Bill Russell should be the GOAT because of, quote, degree of difficulty, winning 11 championships while facing death threats in Boston. So my question to you guys is, should off-court adversity factor into these debates? Should we be looking just beyond stats? Thoughts. Kirk, we'll start with you.
Here's my thing. I would never take what the guys, Bill Russells and what they had to go through for us to be able to perform at a high level, Allie, or even be in the NBA, right? For the NBA to even exist. I wasn't there. But I will say everyone's had their own form of adversity. Back then, it was racism and death threats, right? But having to battle through the adversity of social media as a player elevates right up into there when you talk about mental toughness. Nah, Richard, hear me out. I get it. Like, people lives were on the line, but like mental health is a real thing. And like we see so many guys logging off of social media, right? John Wall like talked about like how he wanted to commit suicide. Like it's a real thing. So everybody's affected in a different way. I'm not trying to put the two together. All I'm saying is this day and age, a lot of these guys are dealing with their own form of adversity, right? And people could say, oh, they just soft or stay off of social media. Not how hard it is to stay off of social media.
Not that hard.
I want to know, you go glance at social media at least one time a day.
So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. I thought it was a very, very interesting topic. And Kendra Perkins was pretty much saying that social media is almost as bad as racism was for those people who experienced it in their time. What are your thoughts, bud?
I work in a barbershop. And the shit that be said about Dakota Prescott is Dakota Rain Prescott is atrocious. I'm gonna tell you, like two years ago was one of the best seasons I seen him have since he was a rookie. And when I tell you how I took 50, not 5, not 10, not 25, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about I took 50 different posts degrading the out of that man. And I would just imagine, bro, just like he can't even open his phone, bro. He can't even go over stats. You know what I'm saying? He can't even go down Google, even Google. Like what happens on YouTube happens on Google. Like you can't even go down Google. You can't do nothing. You can't have no social life on your phone without seeing. I saw 50 degrading, and just as black man to black man, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if he's mixed, I don't care about that. What I say is that for me to sit here in the great state of Texas, in a Lone Star State, and hear this that they say about their starting quarterback, and then to have the same clip flipped and his teammates call him a BAN, and he still get out there and perform. And he had one of the best seasons that he has had as a Dallas Cowboy. Beyond all of that speaks. That's why I said if Dak left Dallas Cowboys, he would be in another uniform in 30 minutes. Because they knew, they said, boy, that boy got some mental fortitude. Boy, that boy has some mental. It is hard, bro. It's so hard when people are coming at you on that social media like that, man. My heart really went out to him. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like the Cowboys at all. I really don't. But that, I say, bro, you's a mental giant. You are a mental giant, bro. You have to be, because that right there will break somebody. You know how he said John Wall wanted to commit suicide. It was one of the cockiest. And I ain't saying that in a derogatory term, but one of the cockiest, like knowing that, man, I'm like that. I'm one of the fastest. I got the fastest crossover. I got the fastest first step, and I boom on you, bro. And I'm dishing this rock. And he, one of the cockiest dudes I had seen handle a basketball, wanted to kill himself. That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's real hard, bro. And I feel Kendrick on that. A lot of what Kendrick talk about, he speaks from a very black perspective.
Yeah.
And for him to say that speaks miles, bro. That's crazy, man. It is, bro. That social media is a monster.
Yeah.
It's a monster.
You got all these keyboard warriors out there just bouncing off at the mouth. You know, it takes thick skin to go through and read some of the things that people say about you.
You know what 6'4", 230 looks like? All muscle. You know what it looks like? Run up on it. Run up on it. Like me, Like even with the situation with Cam and Gilly, I know what Gilly looked like, and I know what Cam looked like. When I was in the stands and they would come to Tampa, and I would sit there and watch Cam. Cam is bigger than one of the biggest dudes on the field. That's some bitch is 6'5". When he played, he was 6'5", 260. Do you know what that looked like? Yeah. All right, I seen Mike Evans, and Mike Evans is 6'5", 225. And I'm standing outside. I lost my voice from screaming at the game, and I say, Mike! And he looked up, and I say, God damn, you big. That boy big as hell. He looks slim on TV. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. You understand? So when they say what they say about Dakota Prescott, let him catch you at the Parks Mall over there in Arlington, and you talking that slick shit. I bet you won't say that. I bet you won't say it to his face. I bet all that thumb thugging you be doing, I bet you won't say it in his face.
I known Prescott since he was a junior in high school. He's from our hometown in Halden, Louisiana, right up the street from Shreveport.
What?
Yeah, so we went to I used to go when Jacob Hester, I don't know if y'all know him, white running back out of LSU.
LSU, yeah, I know him.
He from Shreveport. He went to Evangel High School in our city, and he used to throw a camp every year, the Hester football camp. And I remember seeing Dak Prescott his senior year. He was like not even highly touted. Nobody talked about him. He's been that size since high school.
Big boy.
Like, he's been that size since high school. My brother actually does his security work for his football camp. So he's been that way since high school. And he used to tell him to use his legs. He used
what stupid hell. Scary ass boy.
He big guy. Yeah. Hey, and you know what's crazy? Like when I listened to Kendrick Perkins and what he was saying, why I said, man, that's true, is that back in the 1960s, Bill Russell and them knew who their enemy was.
Yeah.
Today, your own people would bash you on social media. Yeah. Your own people will go against you. Like I think
see a T up there.
Yeah. I think that makes it even worse. Like with Tyrese Halliburton, I don't know if y'all seen all the hate he got. He just went back and proposed to his girlfriend because she's white. He got a lot of hate. Tyrese got a lot of hate. Indiana was just rooting for him to win a championship.
And look what happened with Travis Hunter too.
Yeah.
Why?
His mom's white too. Halliburton's mom.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
Man, look, man, love ain't got no color, man.
But
your preference is your preference, pimping.
But I think like you said, I think social media has taken a lot of people out that we don't even think about. And you think about the people who are struggling, people like Delonte West, man, from the Cavs. You know, now he's been drugs, arrested multiple times. Mark Cuban cleaned him up. He went back to the streets. Like, it's so much going on, man. They just
leave that be in there alone, boy.
Did y'all see old boy?
Got connections, bro.
Did y'all see old boy? It wasn't Avery Johnson. Was it Avery Johnson? Not him. It was what's the other black dude that looked kind of like Avery Johnson? They just found him. It was like a week. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. And they found him. They found him drugged out, acting like something was under the car. He was trying to fix a truck, and he looked at horrible, man. Looked at horrible. Like,
it's tough out here, man.
It is. But I thought that was a very interesting take that Kendrick Perkins had.
Yeah. When then go back to y'all conversation when y'all was talking about, you know, with the money situation. You know what I mean? It's crazy when you do have that bread. You know what I mean? Your expectations, like Halliburton is like one man. Why are y'all hating? If he dated one black woman, get what? Just that one black woman. Why is it's so what? You lost one. There's other ones out here. You know what I'm saying? There's more than Tyrese Halliburton. You know what I mean? That's crazy. True. He say, "Oh gosh, plug. I'm going to disagree. Please don't hate." What you mean hate? What, bro? What did I say?
He might be talking about. Or let us know what you're talking about.
What you mean?
He said his boy go through the same thing though. Patrick Mahomey, man.
Oh yeah.
He get a lot of hate too.
The thing is when you're winning, just understand this. There's no sympathy for winners. There's no sympathy for the strong, and there's no sympathy for winners. It's just not. It's not. Just deal with that. That comes with the territory, bro. You know what I'm saying? It happened to Tom. You know what I mean? It's like everybody loves the underdog story. You know, everybody loves the underdog. You know, at the end of the day, when you're on top of your game and you're on every commercial.
Oh, he said he would never date outside his race. Oh yeah,
and that is fine.
Your preference.
Yeah,
bro, that is fine. By all means, that is fine, bro. I mean, there is nothing wrong with that. In my book, somebody might say, "No, what you mean you can't date no black woman?" Dog, you like what you like, bro. You like what you like.
You ain't missing nothing. Keep stay where you at. Stay in your lane.
Don't let him lie to you, cuz. Once you go black, you heard that. And say,
I never went anywhere else.
That's different though from a woman. That's different coming from a woman.
It is from a woman. You think so?
We gotta talk about that on a different show. That's different for a woman though. Like, yeah.
Hey man.
How is it so? We'll leave that for another show.
You're in a room full of Clydesdales, boy. You hear them cluck, 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 cluck. Boy, hit different.
Hello, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's different. Gotta go see that man about that open, you know.
He ain't coming back. Don't worry about it. He ain't coming back.
That saying was never built for men. It was built for women. That was built for women.
If it ain't white, it ain't right. I said, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
I'm pretty sure the way it probably taps into exactly what I said one time. Most people date folks for the aesthetics. They date folks based on how people are going to view them, and it'll be a very uncomfortable. And the last thing you would want to do in the midst of your love, in the midst of, if you loving someone, is trying, catching some stray bullets because of who you in love with. So I understand that too, bro. I understand that too. And if that is the case, please, you know what I'm saying? You can say that. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people, they only date people based on how they think someone else will view their relationship. Oh, y'all look good together. They might be horrible together. They might look good together, but they might be horrible together. But at the end of the day,
but a lot of people are choosy because of they're afraid or they're gonna get talked about, or they're afraid that they'll, I had a friend who said, I didn't want to tell you I was dating such and such because I was afraid of what you might think of me. You love who you love. I don't care who you're dating. That's if they love you, as long as they treat you right, then we good to go.
That's it. Hey, she might have been a mutt with everybody else, and she was exclusive with you. You know what I'm saying? She might have been a. Hey man, I done seen dudes that the wife the freak from the cut part.
That's not worrying about what everybody else thinks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What somebody's perception of you is their problem, not your problem.
I'd be damned if I give a damn. I'll be damned if I give a damn. I need to put that on the shirt too. I'll be damned if I give a damn. Tell me about mine. I'm gonna tell you about his ass. You kiss my ass, boy. You heard me. Tell me about mine. I don't even care. Man, I could give a man. I don't give a damn. If that's the case, then you concerned about my pocket too. You concerned about my pocket too. If you concerned about my significant other, hey, get your rain ass out of here. Nigga, all I want to know is if she good people. Good people.
They're not for me to like.
Hey, Rain, they good people. That's it. If they good people and I can cool with them, I'm cool with that.
He said, I do like black women mentally. Not every black woman. I'm not in Gucci. I'm in the land ownership informant.
Informant.
Hey, all of them wear Gucci.
Yes, some black women out here.
Some of them wear American Eagle. Some of them wear American Eagle and Levi's. They wear American Eagle too, man. Got a Hollister t-shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with they slides or they Crocs.
Yes, sir.
Classics.
We got
Looks
to
good.
Classic.
had to get them in the building for this last topic, man. I had to get them in the building for the last topic, man.
Oh, what's good, y'all?
This was good. Was good. So this last topic is blacks are the most racist, man. And this actually comes from Anton Daniels. We finna talk through it. We finna talk through it. Anton Daniels channel. They had a good one last night. I gotta give them. They had a good one last night, and this is where it started. So we're gonna play a little bit. Stop. Get everybody's opinion. We're gonna kind of play this one in and out. Because it's some good information. I won't say good information, but it's some good topics.
April, drink your water.
Genuinely give zero about your guys' feelings, and I will come on here and say all the uncomfortable truths that everybody knows is true, but absolutely nobody will talk about. Black people are the most racist individuals that there is in 2025. As a white person, I certainly can't go to a black community and feel safe. But when they come to white communities, it's like they're in Disneyland. I used to be an addict, so every time I go down to Newark, I would have to make sure I was strapped. I don't think they have to feel the same way about going out in a white community. Matter of fact, they can come here and say whatever they want. They can call me white boy this, white boy that, white whatever and I'm just simply not going to comply with the double standard. I genuinely do not care one bit about your guys' feelings, and I'll tell you the truth. And the truth is, in 2025, white kids are being raised to be accepting individuals.
So I want to start there before we get too deep into their responses. Do you guys feel that white kids are being raised to become more acceptable individuals, and I would say more sensitive to black people's feelings?
I would love to start because, boy, I'm here to tell you, I am a witness to one of the whitest, blackest young men I ever met in my life. I'm talking about Hollister shirt wearing, American Eagle jean wearing, Hollister wearing, cowboy boot wearing, sons of guns I ever met in my life. You understand me? The only thing he missing is the MAGA hat. You understand me? And being in the barbershop, I'm not gonna lie. The white kids that I cut, respectful. Black kids that I cut, also respectful. Now, there is an exception to every rule. You got your bad seeds on both sides, bro. You got the same black kid that'll say what and huh. The same white boy that gonna say what and huh to me and their parent. It's just on both sides, bro. But he's an individual, and I would agree with that. If I went into a white neighborhood, I don't think so. Them white folks act funny too. So I don't know what to tell. It might not be violent like the black neighborhood with you walking into it, but sometimes silence is so loud.
But so with that being said, do you feel though that white people are raising their children to be more accepting and more sensitive to the black culture?
I think that they are raising their children. Well, let's go to the culture. Black folks run the culture. There's the urban culture, and then there's the suburban culture. And there's a comfortable median where all these same kids are doing the same thing. They're listening to the same thing. They're doing this. All of them smoke. All of them gonna wear the same slides with the same Nike socks. They gonna wear the same pajama pants. They gonna wear the same whatever t-shirt is popping right now. They gonna have the Grateful Dead on. They gonna wear Kiss. Y'all don't even listen to Kiss. You got your Kiss shirts on. All that. All of them it's a crossover. There's a crossover. Just like you got your suburban white dude that comes out and his Hey Dudes, and then you got this other white guy that's gonna come out in his J's. They're listening to Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? And he's 35 years old. He still play Lil Baby. He still listen to Kodak. And it just is what everybody's. I think that the older demographic are a little bit set in our ways, whichever way we are. And depending on, we have a select group of we have select persons of white people, Spanish people that we hang with. But I think the younger group is way more accepting of each other. Because cause I can think back to when Scooby was going to high school, man, his group was a rainbow.
Yeah.
There was Arabic dudes in there, there was Spanish cats, white boy, everybody was in that group. Everybody. And they all loved each other. And they all called each other brothers.
So do you feel that white people are raising their children to be more accepting in today's time? Yes or no?
I don't know. I would think so. I got a white boy that call me uncle. I call him nephew. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing in their household.
What you think?
It's pretty equal. I say it's pretty equal.
Okay. What about you, April? Is she frozen?
I just think it depends on the culture that they're being raised in. Don't talk about my internet. I think it just depends on the culture that they're being raised in,
okay.
and how their parents were raised. So our generation, the 30, 40 or the late 30, early 40-year-olds, I think that yes, some of them can be more or being raised as being more accepting of everybody, but still down the line, if those white families still had that racism in them, and that's how they were raised, because we're 80s babies, so if that still is in there somewhere, then yes, it's going to get passed down.
So
I feel
April,
it's going to get passed.
Do you feel white parents are raising their children to be more accepting of black
Be
races?
more accepting?
You can't answer that shit.
I can't because it all depends on culture.
Shit,
it just all depends on culture.
Classic. Do you
Come on, Classic.
Do you feel that white parents or white families are raising their children to be more accepting individuals to black culture?
Hell no. They not doing it, and they ain't never gonna start doing it either. But white children are taking it upon themselves to love the hell out of black culture. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's going. Mom and dad can say whatever they want, but they gonna go outside. Like you said, they gonna put that little baby in them headphones. They gonna put that new, Sexy Red in them headphones. And they might look, they get old enough, they gonna start getting tatted. Hey, listen, it is what it is. Some people just love the culture. It is what it is. Some people grow up in it, and some people flat out from the suburbs, and they just like it, and they just try to immerse themselves in it. So you could tell the difference. You got white folks that grew up around black folks, and you could just tell, like, you bring them to the family function, they comfortable off rip. There's no hesitation, no nothing. They know how to fix a plate. They know how to make themselves at home. You know what I mean? All type of shit. And then you got the ones that's trying to get acclimated, and they look like a fish out of water, but they still got love in their heart though. They love the culture. You know what I'm saying? They want to be down so bad and shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, are their parents teaching them to be more? Absolutely not. And they're not gonna start. They trying to teach them how to, follow the other path, the one that we don't get taught. You feel me? Give them the information early so they got the nice little head start. You feel me? That's all. It's the same protocol. It's just, what's cool sometimes takes over, and it hurts us just as much as it hurt those kids who feel like they want to put themselves in and be YNs and all that. You got YNs in Korea now. People trying to be wearing shiesties, like what we did, just emulating, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be something. So it's like, yeah, man, influence is crazy, and the sheep they're gonna do sheep things. Yeah.
What do you think, Norris?
I think white parents are raising their kids to be more accepting. And let me explain. When I say more accepting, that doesn't mean they aren't teaching them their way. See, we get they still teach their way, but they also teach how, the best way to put it, they're teaching their kids how to walk on eggshells. We are in a society today where you can walk outside, you could turn on your news right now, and it's going to be some liberal white woman hair dye, different colors, nose ring in, standing up for something that has no impact on her life. Like none. But again, our sister there, and then too, you got to think about the numbers. There are more interracial couples now. So you're getting more of this raising individuals to be more accepting because by choice, they don't have a choice. So I feel like people could still be raised in their way, but I also feel like they do raise them to be more sensitive to our feelings today.
Hey,
And
but to that, when he say classic, we judge by character. I do too, bro. I truly do. As long as you are being you. If you are truly being you, that's being real to me. You truly being your authentic self, I can dig that. You know what I mean? Like, even if your views don't match with mine, because I get a lot of cats that sit in my chair that are confused as fuck. and hey, your views don't match with mine. You know what I'm saying? I got the most cowboyish white boys sit down in my chair and sit down like, God damn, Uncle Plug, I appreciate this haircut, man. I really appreciate it. I'll be like, man, appreciate you too, bro. And I ain't code switching or nothing with them. We just sitting there, we chopping it up, and we eating out there in the chair. They telling me his views, whatever the case may be. And I don't even want them to say, well, I don't want it. No, because if you feel it's gonna be disrespectful, guess what? It probably is. But go ahead and say your point, man. This is a safe zone, man. This is a safe zone. As long as you're not being disrespectful, you can say what the you want to say.
Yeah, see, I'm a little more militant. You know what I'm saying? I judge by way more than character. Character is part of it, though. But I judge by way more than character. I judge you by your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I judge you by your decision making. I judge you by your consistency or lack thereof. I'm judging you by a whole lot of shit before I let you close to me.
Yeah, but that's just in meeting and greeting. You know what I mean? Like the break, like if you see me and I say, hey, this my brother Mickey right here. This my brother Joe right here. You better mother and know he's solid in a mother. He's been vetted.
I don't know him.
He damn near been jumped there like a gang of mischief.
Listen, I don't know Joe. Joe's solid with you.
But check it out.
I don't know Joe from a can of paint. Joe, me and Joe might have to tussle in the back in 5 minutes. Me and Joe might not be the same type of people, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't taking your word for it.
My thing with my people that's around me, I really truly feel this, bro. I'm a great judge of character. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm dealing with the off-brand nigga. I know when I'm dealing with an off-brand cracker. I just know this. I just know this when I'm dealing with one. And when I'm dealing with one that's authentically him, you know what I'm saying? I adore that. I adore somebody being authentically them. I truly do. So when I am dealing with somebody and I do put that label of brother on them, boy, you best damn know, boy. Hey, because I ain't gonna let that. I gotta protect my circle. So I have to, before I can bring someone around my circumference, you gotta know that I got to vet them, because that could be the fucking cancer that I bring in that destroys us all. You know what I'm saying? He get it your ear, he get it his ear, she get it her ear, and then next thing you know, I'm sitting around looking like a damn fool because I done brought this jackass into the circle. I make sure that I protect that circle. Even with, man, what is conversation about? Now this is the one I like right here. This is the one I like, but I be like, bro, even the women that you date, you gotta vet these folks. You bringing these folks around your family. You bringing these folks around your children. You bringing these folks around your mama, your daddy.
Oh yeah.
You bringing these folks around your fam. You got to do your due diligence meeting new people. You got to do your due diligence.
But I also think so, because two things can be true. We hear this a lot. Two things can be true. That same cowboy that sits in your chair can still hate you.
Yep.
And give you all the right answers, because that's what he's supposed to do. And you also don't pose a threat to him. See, this is what I be trying to get people to think from a bigger point of view.
Wait.
Let me finish.
Hate. Like put that hate me.
Yeah.
They could hate your kind.
Like and love the way you cut hair.
Like this happened. That's why when I asked the question, I try not to be so I didn't want y'all to think so like concrete about it, because like just because people, that's why I really feel that parents are raising their children to be more accepting of Black people. Like, hey, I'm gonna deal with you because you do this service for me. You're a nice guy. My son loves you. He plays football for you. Like, but that doesn't mean when they're under their roof, they don't talk about your slang talking. They don't talk about your personality. Like, and y'all talk to somebody who I lived in it. You know what I mean? And I served 20 years in it too. I served 20 years in a system that had a lot of hidden agendas in it. And like, that's why I always said, I really do. You got to take away from the white guy who's saying the message, but he's really telling the truth. A lot of people are telling us the truth and we're not listening. We like that dude is true. What he said, his parents taught him to be accepting of Black people. And he's just telling you the secret. And you know how you could tell he was taught to be accepting of Black people? That's why he was comfortable going down to New York to go get them drugs. I'm serious. You got to look at the overall.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, you asked me how I feel. You ain't asked me what I know. I don't know what white people doing. I don't know what white people doing at all. I can't. That's if I'm ever gonna be wrong about something, it got to do with what white people doing. I have no idea what y'all up to, April. I really don't. I really don't. No disrespect either. I just don't keep. I'm not tapped in. I have no idea. Yeah, I stopped being worried about it. As soon as they kept teaching me, "Oh, do this because white people gonna be there. Do that because white people gonna." I still like, well, why are we being trained to care so much about what white people think and where they gonna be and shit? Like I don't
and think about that. Think about what Classic just said. So if Classic was being taught,
you
could flip it.
Yeah,
I'm sure Black people were raised, depending on your culture.
Damn,
you were raised to be, hey, keep your pants pulled up. Make sure you wear that belt, tuck in that shirt. You're going to that banquet tonight, son. Like, you know what I mean?
And then you get there, you see the little white kids your age with freaking sucker stains on their t-shirt, shirt untucked, wrinkled. Man, doing all this to these people, they kids run around this bitch like delinquents, man. Come on, man.
Speaking of that right there, speaking of that, let me tell y'all this. A couple of weeks ago, I had to go to the ER. In the waiting room, there were some teenagers sitting on the floor in the waiting room of the ER. What color were they? What was their race?
White. They sitting on the floor. You can't start a story and your AT&T don't work.
Hey, Black people too, Oz. Talking about white people buying land, growing food, and raising. Okay, Black people too. It's Black farmers. Like, okay, yeah, I can go get you some fresh aloe right now if you ask you. I got some aloe growing in the other room. My bad, April. I ain't mean to step on your work, April. No, I'm just saying though. You telling me like
no, it's okay. You had to get that.
He said he don't go.
You had to get that. Right. It's fine.
Oh shit!
Natural born crash.
Yeah. I'm telling you what we doing.
Hey, bro.
Oz been trying me, man. I'm trying to be cool, man. Keep trying me, dog. First, he's like, "You're wrong." Hey, the man asked me how I feel. He ain't asked me what I know. I can't do this shit. Ask me about no white people, man. Ambush.
This is why we need a classic over here.
Oh, man.
He said, "Actually, you shall receive." April, what would you say before your AT&T cut out? You gotta be quick with your story. You can be quick. AT&T giving you 5-minute spurts. What you got? Oh, got her again.
Damn, got her ass again.
All right. So,
I'm just saying, you know, things. Look, again. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Keep her on. Let's go on.
Okay, appreciate your grace.
We just
And
go
it's
on.
not the
Let's
other
move
way
forward.
around. And everybody knows that.
Woo!
Oh, that last statement right there.
He said a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Black people now be
And I really want y'all to hear, because it sounds crazy when like one person saying it, like I'm saying certain things tonight. But I want y'all to hear how other people that look just like us think or feel.
I'm the most racist. I know some people will say black people can't be racist. Let's not get to that point. But what did he say? What he said, was he wrong?
Yes, he was wrong.
Which part and how?
Okay, so back in the day, I used to believe that black people couldn't be racist, right? We could be prejudiced. And then I kind of switched a little bit because I was like, there is some validity in some of the comments or the commentary that, you know, black folks tend to make as it relates to other races. And I was kind of like, okay, well, yeah, maybe black people can be racist. But then I was like, no, we can be prejudiced, but not necessarily racist. And I had to go back on that because I feel like although racism is under prejudice and they are similar, but they're not synonymous, right? I think the thing that separates prejudice from racism is this perceived notion that one race is superior. And I don't think that black people think that they are superior to white people. I think a lot of times I don't think black people think that they're superior to white people.
You don't think so?
No, black people don't think they're better than white people at all.
Yes, they do. They
don't.
They say white people copy how they address, what
But
they wear, their body types, that they're better. I've heard.
No, I have another point to make with that. I think because we don't think we're better than white people, it exhibits itself in a lot of different ways. That's why you have the ratchet blacks. That's why you have the nigga blacks. That's why you have, but then there's some people, it ain't funny at times, but I'm being for real. And then sometimes you have other black folks who channel that energy and create black excellence. I think that because we have felt the way that we have felt for so long, it comes out and it bleeds in different areas. And then you have some black folks who say, well, we've been dealing with this for so long, so yeah, I'm gonna call you a white boy, or yeah, I'm gonna say these things because this is my like subconscious way of getting back at y'all for all of the stuff that we had to endure. That's not to say that I necessarily believe that per se, but optically, black people do not think that they are superior to white people.
So we're gonna stop there first because I do want y'all to hear something that Miss Corman is gonna say. But what are your thoughts? See, man, Classic up here scaring our white audience, man. God, man, I'm telling you, we can't keep nothing together, boy. No, I was just yeah.
Hey,
good people. He good. He can take it.
I do try to, because I do realize all the signs and wonders. You know what I mean? The white picture of Jesus, and when you think of success, you think of that of white people. So I do, to my black boys, I do preach to them that you're not a lesser vessel. You are supposed to be respectful. You are supposed to, conduct yourself in a manner that is, however, because your perception is going to be the reality that these people are going to leave with out the gate. So I do preach to them like, now, you're not inferior. You're not less than. You're not. No, I don't do that. I don't let nobody feel like they're inferior to nobody. Because why? Because you got a bigger house, you got a bigger car, you got more money. That makes you better? No, your character makes you better. The way you carry yourself, the way what you believe that you are will make you better. You know what I mean? Because if you're still instilling those things into your children, outside of, you could be telling them to, just deal with them and this, that, and the third, and helping them walk on eggshells.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily make you better. Because if you're still having that feeling of superiority over anybody, you're less a vessel, bro. You're a lesser vessel, regardless of what, because you're already coming into the game thinking that you're going to win. And then that's a law.
Do you think that's they feel superior, or they're just teaching their child to lessen the burden? Because sometimes you can give people knowledge. That doesn't mean you feel you're superior. It just makes more sense for me to say, hey, man, you see that guy Plug over there? He cuts your hair. You be respectful to him. You don't talk to him any kind of way.
That's parenting.
But I'm just saying, there's some that don't teach that. Some don't teach that at all. I ain't talking about the black community. I'm talking about in the white community. It's some that don't teach that at all.
I agree with Norris. It's some that don't.
I'm talking about at all. You see them all the time at Target running around doing what they want to do, throwing stuff down, throwing tantrums, cussing mama out, pushing her.
That's parenting.
Yeah, the thing is, it's weird that black folks do exhibit racism by definition, but it's literally it's not even real. So like you have to feel superior in order, or you have to be superior in order to take a position of racism. We are inferior. I'm talking about like in results. I'm not talking about our emotions. Objectively speaking, we are inferior to white people. It is just, especially in the United States of America, by definition. The definition of superior is higher in rank, status, or quality. You know what I'm saying? They are kicking our ass in all three. And that is just a fact. Now, there's more of them. So there's plenty of white folks on the side of, you know, that trailer park, whatever. But in the rank of successful, there's still a big ass majority of the folks that are successful that are non-black. You got the white folks that hold their percentage. Then you got the what we call Middle Eastern people, or like the, you know, the people that stay out in the Emirates and all that. They taking up a big ass chunk of the wealth gap. And then you got the few brothers that know how to get to it. You know what I'm saying? But in results, outside of even just money too, dominance, literally in dominance, every single country on the planet has been colonized except for Thailand and Japan. Every single country been colonized. So even if we have some type of superiority that we're not exhibiting, dormant superiority is not superiority at all. The one reason why black folks have been oppressed for so long, or systemically oppressed for so long, is because we don't realize the foot is off our neck. That's the first one. But the second one is that the fact that we don't have a willingness to be violent when necessary. That's a different conversation, but it's true. It's true. We are the most gracious and merciful and forgiving. And that's why I be on my channel beefing with Jesus. I have no issue with Jesus. I have the issue with the way Jesus is taught to us. It is the most famous lynching that ever took place. And the most famous part about it is at the end when he says, forgive them, for they not know. I'm not praying for nobody that just did all that to me. I need it back. And anybody who said they loved me when I was here, now that I'm strung up and can't do nothing about it, go get that back. Burn everything to the ground. So if y'all want to talk about superiority and inferiority, claim that shit. If you want to feel, we just walking around feeling a bunch of shit, and we think our feelings are I feel, because most black people jump higher and run faster. Most white people get more money. More white families stay together. More, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't have disproportionate health issues like us. Oh yeah, let's start talking about some shit that's invaluable. And then we could bring up superiority and inferiority. You want to run in the race? Get in it for real. Black folks. If you want to run in the race, get in the race for real. That's just what it is.
Goddamn,
we full of shit. We full of shit.
X. Damn, classic X. Goddamn, you had me logged in. They ain't gonna need like where you had me, bro. Hey, they gonna take their ass. Hey, they gonna take their ass off the platform, bro.
All we got is 40-inch verts and 10-inch dicks. That's it. And we think we running some shit. We not running a fucking thing. We don't run nothing. We don't run anything. And then we lean on victimhood every chance we get. Oh, we did build something, but they blew it up. Okay. So what do we do? What do we do in return? What do we do in return? When did we stop busting back? But Mookie shoot Pookie, and we gonna go get Mookie. When did we stop busting back, folks? So don't talk to me about no superiority if you're not finna go get that back. There is a time and a place for retaliation. It's all in your Bible that y'all swear everybody want to be religious. Everybody want to be religious, but don't nobody want to stand on that Old Testament though.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll stop playing with you in the street. If every time, allegedly all for content creation purposes and entertainment, every time a Caucasian officer wrongfully do something to a brother, and we got it on camera that it was absolutely 100% wrong, if every time dude allegedly go missing, they have stopped making them choices in real time. The last 10 people that did it, we don't know where they're at. So I'm not going to do this today.
But classic.
Yeah,
classic,
there's no repercussions.
Classic.
There's no repercussions.
classic. But watch this, classic. What do we as black people think is our repercussion?
Oh, you know that they could pay us off. They could pay us, you know. Yeah. Just cut him. We're gonna cut the family a check. The check is enough to validate his life. He wasn't never gonna make this 50 million that the city gonna give us. He at least he didn't die in vain.
Don't get Ben Crump.
At least he didn't die in vain. Yeah. So we for sale. We ain't left the plantation. They just made it look good. So if people want to start having conversations about superiority and inferiority, they could miss me. So no, we can't be racist because we'll never be superior until we change our whole mentality about everything. So yeah, by definition, we cannot practice racism because we don't hold the position of superiority. Only in our fucking hearts. Because we run fast. Because we run fast as hell. We run fast.
I brought him up here. I'm telling you, we had these talks on his show. I was telling him, hey, I be telling everybody, man, hey, nobody wants to hear it. And then when you try to bring the truth, you a coon, you a Uncle Tom, you this, you that. Hey, these we keep having these conversations, and nobody really want to have the conversation. We just want to talk about it. That's what they doing on here. They just talking about it.
You see, ain't even no pushback.
Even Q said it because we heard this on the Queen's panel. Oh, the white women stole it from us. Did they? You can't tell. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't tell. Because I don't know too many people who give somebody that they more superior than all that attention, all that love, all that power over them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of books that you can read. I knew you was gonna get some comments when we start talking about this black and white. So y'all don't talk. We've been up here for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We've been up here for 1 hour and 15 minutes.
These
why
black
she
men
just
are
take it there?
dedicated to trashing black women. At this point, we got to see them as competition. They want to be us.
Well, let me say something before y'all go in. This is what I'm talking about, though. We've been on here for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't know when you chimed in, when you seen it. We've been on here for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We could talk about all the roses. We could talk about all the beautiful things in the world. We can make jokes. But the moment we start talking about racism, everybody wants to come to their baby mama, black women this, white women. This is what we were talking about on the Men's Minute.
No.
This is what Ray J was talking about.
Hold on, relax, brother. Miss Jessica, you are absolutely and positively wrong, ma'am.
Oh, let me read it first. This is what they want. We got to read it first because they want to be seen. Because it's only we just talked for 1 hour and 15 minutes. These black men are dedicated to trashing black women. Not one thing we said on here about black women tonight.
Not one.
At this point, we got to see them in competition. They want to be us. Maybe we reading you wrong, Miss Jessica. Let us know if we wrong. But from the way you wrote that, we have not. We have not talked about that.
We haven't even entered that door, sweetheart.
Maybe she's reacting to the comment that Jess made or that I made about the
or Jessica Oz is white. maybe you don't know who Oz is, but none of these black men on this panel said anything about a black woman.
Not today.
Not because this U2 dog to be birthed by anything else. I'm just saying.
You know,
you missed me with that. I was confusion. I had a lot of clarity when my boy Classic was talking, and then my boy Norris came and put the icing on. You just knocked the whole damn cake off the table.
Hey, but don't worry about
he said left field. You damn right it was left field.
Don't worry about it. I'm going Ray J status next week.
Oh, goodness.
Full movie.
I'm going Ray J status this week. If you want to hear
what was on his mind, bro?
if
What
you
was
want to
going
hear
on
about
with
black women and black men, next week.
Let's run
do
it
not
up.
miss an episode. Every topic will be about black men and black women. We're gonna give y'all what y'all want. We're gonna give you what you want. And if you do not have a photo on your account, we are not reading your comment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You are not. If we can't see you, if I can't judge you how you look, come here next week.
Please, no.
No middleman. No middleman. April, we might have to have you in the background, baby. I don't want you to be
taking
shots. I'll monitor the chat. How about that?
We're gonna put you in the back like RG3. Wow.
You gotta get
classic. We're gonna have classic here. We're gonna go in 3 days in a row, and we're gonna give y'all what y'all want.
Damn. See what y'all just started?
You got to give out wrenches. You got to give out wrenches. The chat
That's
gonna
fine.
get carried away. Yeah, you
That's
gonna have
fine.
somebody. You're gonna need somebody in the chat cleaning things up, man.
That's fine.
Oh man.
That'll be my job on that.
Yeah.
I'll step back.
Yeah. This is crazy because we just talked about this on Men's Minute.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
We ain't talk about women on there either. We was chilling.
No, y'all did good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
A person will go and they'll catch 1 second of something.
And then just run it. Yeah.
She ain't even on no more. She gone. She just wanted to make her statement. That's all she wanted to make.
Mustache.
Yeah. Well, this stuff is crazy. Man, this is crazy. Don't be all off. That is so.
See,
I'm here with that sucker shit.
Yeah. They invented the gaslight. I told you. Told you. They'll get you, boy.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is why these white folk got to raise their kids so they can deal with Jessica at home. This is why they got to raise their kids to be nice to you, so you don't feel like they being trash. No, nobody didn't say nothing about trash black women or white. None of that. That's crazy. And to be honest with you, even the panel ain't talk about trash and black women. I don't even know where that came from. Man, let me play this a little bit.
Go ahead, bro. Don't let it upset your spirit.
Yeah, man. I'm passionate.
Stay
I said I'm
focused,
passionate. I ain't crashing out. I'm passionate.
They don't think they are. So you've never heard black people say, yeah, black culture is better. You never heard black people say we're stronger, we're better. Like, I mean, okay, we gonna keep it a buck, right? Soul food, of course, is better than some of the main than green bean casserole. Come
it's
on,
not only the food, it's
green
the music,
better
it's
than
the
green bean
culture,
casserole, right? But when it boils down to the nitty gritty, like in the whole scope of in this totality of things, black people don't think that they're better than white people.
Some of them do. Some do.
I think so too. And there's nothing wrong for them to think that. I don't think nothing's wrong, but to say that we haven't heard people thinking that they're better than other races is crazy. And it's not only white people that think they're better than. So it's like, I've heard black people say that. Yeah, we're better culture. We're better people. We can be stronger. But on a very like superficial level is what they're referring to. But when it comes down to the true breakdown of things, they genuinely do not think so. We're talking about superficial things that they think they're better than. Oh, I can say that, yeah, as a black person, yeah, I dress better than said white folks. Yeah, I make greens taste better than green bean casserole. Or yeah, or X, Y, and Z. Like, yeah, those are superficial things. But when it comes down to how we're treated, when it comes down to being in a workplace, a workspace, when it comes to being pulled over, when it comes to like societal things, we don't believe that we're superior.
You're taking it too deep, in my opinion, when it comes to those things. But I don't know.
I believe it can be from a different perspective. My husband is black. We are an interracial couple, and we have gone to places, just regular places, and we get looks. We get nasty, dirty looks. When we got married,
from
his
who?
comments
From
black women, mostly. It was black women. When we got engaged, his comments flooded from his past. Oh, you couldn't find a black woman to help you build.
Dang,
Oh, you
really?
couldn't have to. Yes. You
but that's not rooted in them thinking that they're better than you. That's them rooted in
there is.
Damn,
No,
they
Jess, we
have a
can't do
brother.
that. Jess, we can't.
So that's what I wanted to end on, was that last comment she made. As you can hear, that is something we always get told, especially, well, you two gentlemen don't, because you date your race, but we do get told that we're weak. We get all these negative connotations because we didn't choose someone who looks like us. So I would love to hear all three opinions on that to close out this thing, because Carmen goes deep. She goes into like being called different little Hispanic names because her husband's black and things of that nature.
Who was Mercedes?
On the other panel.
Yeah. I'll start. So whenever I see a brother with a non-black woman, I understand. I understand. I mean, straight up. Some people, take the path of least resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like I just put, mad black woman, angry black woman is a stereotype that is earned. It was an earned stereotype. Does that mean 100% of black women are angry and don't know how to handle themselves in public and this, that, and the third? No, but it's enough of a percentage for that to have become a phrase. And then we have enough examples, perpetual examples that occur in every city across the country of somebody exhibiting that behavior. So I don't think that stereotype exists for nothing. We've seen it in our own relatives. We all got a loud mouth somebody, you know what I'm saying, that don't know when to say when and shit like that. So you know what I mean? When I see dudes tap out and they just like, man, listen, I just want something warm, soft, and quiet. You know what I'm saying? And if they find that in different cultures they have a better batting average of achieving that, right? Meaning, like, if I talk to 10 white women, 7 of them may be more, of like mannerism and behavior wise, they behave more like what I need, versus if I talk to 10 sisters, it might be 1 or 2. You see what I'm saying? They like they odds on that other side. Because like Norris always says, there's bad white women too. But again, your probability may be different in other cultures. And I've experienced it myself, just not with Caucasian women, but with Hispanic women, they do, like, on average, cater and tend and nurture a little bit differently from your average black woman. And literally, when you get around their families, you can see why, because it's literally taught intentionally. It's intentionally taught. Like, girls, your job when it's time to eat is to go get the table together, go make the meals for the brothers and your dad and your grandpa, and you know what I'm saying, woo, like, it's intentionally ingrained into them. Whereas, like, you see young black women around, in your own families at the family gatherings and stuff like that. Do you even hear the language floating around to the little girls like, hey, you need to do this because you're going to be a wife one day, or hey, you need to do this, act like a lady, squat, don't bend, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even hear, I don't even hear that language. You feel me? So it shows up in the results. You feel me? So when I see, to digress back to answering the subject, when I see a brother with a non-sister, I just could say I understand. I don't blame them. Like, I just understand.
I see in the way they act. I can pick them out.
Pick what out?
I can pick. Like
what are you saying, man?
I got witnesses. I got witnesses.
Mr.
Like,
Plug,
I can really have a. We could be conversing back and forth, and I'll be like, "Your wife is white, on it." He's like, "Yes, she is." I can tell. I can tell. Your views are different. They are different. You know what I mean?
And they're less stressed.
And are they? Hey, a woman is a woman, bro. You know what? A woman is a woman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
Can't agree. Can't agree. And it's not just how they talk. I guarantee you, none of us have to ask for permission. We move the way we want to move. We go where we want to go. We ain't ever talking about, hey man, let me check in with this. We go. You could tell by the language of a black man who dates black women.
You fucking right.
Hold up,
Yeah.
hold up, baby.
Black men are so more. If I'm gonna give y'all a positive,
I got all type of grades coming in and shit. Come
I'm gonna
on,
give
man.
I'm gonna give y'all a positive verbiage for it. Black men who usually date black women are overtly more adamant about making sure their woman is good to go before they make a move or decision. Like y'all make it very pertinent that I gotta check in. No, I gotta do this. I
gotta see what my wife gonna say.
Gotta see what my wife do. Oh, let me see if we don't do that. Hey, I'm finna go see. I'm finna go holler at Blood. It's no. You look at it. Look, just like you said.
Just like you will use that excuse if he really wants to get out of whatever he was asked. He would say that if he wants to get out of something, he was asked. Like, let me go check with my wife. You know.
All y'all lean in a little bit.
Hey, hold
up. All y'all, hey, come up.
Tell me no fairy tale.
Hey, come up. Hey, come up.
Hey, Norris ain't lied yet.
And Plug know all my people.
Norris ain't lied yet, dog.
Just like you said, you could tell a black man who dates a white woman just because he talks different. But I guarantee you, that's what you just said. That's what you just said. That's the same thing that a black man could tell with a black man's dating a black woman.
You gotta get that permission slip, dog. You gotta get that permission slip initial and date it. Yes, you do. You doing that squinting because you don't even know what the permission slip is.
No, I don't.
The permission slip. The permission slip is the converse. The permission slip is the conversation at all. That's a permission slip. Nora's telling you. He said,
hold on.
Yeah.
No. You mean to tell me now? Permission slip is me saying, like, I hear when the guys be saying, "Hey man, we getting ready to go out, such. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all permission slip." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." If I'm going, I'm going. There's no. Come on, bro.
Shit.
I govern myself properly.
However you want to look at it. However you want to make that sit for you, that's fine. Like
I govern myself properly. If whenever the game, even when the game situation came about, I was like, no, I have something I need to get taken care of. I can't just put this play in front of this work right here, right now. That was for me.
What game?
The Chief game, the Chief and Texan game.
No, that's those two different. That's
okay.
Different.
What about Houston?
That's different. That's different.
Give me an example.
That's different. I'm gonna give like everyday scenario. I'm gonna do this.
Do that.
Perfect example. White friends, right? White guy friends.
Mm-hmm.
They hang out more than black people who say they're guy friends. Listen to me. Like you could point out a group of white guys who have been friends forever and are close. They do everything together. They're always together.
They probably getting booted.
That's where you want to take it. But with black people, you can call somebody your best friend, but we don't do nothing together. And then when we try to do something together, you worrying about the woman in your life, and like you see it. Like I live it every day. Like we live it. Like it's okay. But I'm telling you, in interracial relationships, black men are able to move more freely. The movement is not restricted. I don't have to worry about time crunches. I don't have to worry about no complaining. I don't have to worry about jumping off on something. Like
it's It's the fork in the road scenario, plug. It's the fork in the road scenario. You fleeing for safety from a threat. There's a threat. It's you, your woman, and your family, right? Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Somebody said water out of spit my water out.
So
Hold
look,
on, he say fleeing.
You fleeing for safety from
That's be able to say it better than me.
You're fleeing for safety from an imminent threat. You come to a fork in the road where you have to go right or left. You got your woman with you and your children. Time is of the essence. You say right. Your woman thinks left. If your woman is a sister, she gonna want you to explain why you think right before y'all go right. The time you spend explaining, get all y'all killed. Okay. If your woman is April, you say right. Okay, kids, come on. We're going right. I'm just keeping it anthology. That sister want an explanation first. And then if it sounds good, we can go right. Forget the fact that these people on our ass.
What we do in my house, bro? We praise the Lord.
You talking about your house? I'm talking about in general.
Okay,
I'm talking about in general.
We praise the Lord, and we root for the book.
Okay,
but at the same time, Classic understand what I'm saying. Like,
I understand exactly what y'all saying.
I know.
I understand exactly what y'all saying.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more freedom. It's a lot more. It's a lot more freedom of movement. Cause see, we as black men, because I mean, I was married. My wife was for 10 years. My wife was black. You know what I mean? I get it. But sometimes we don't even notice that some of our behaviors that we think are positive behavior, like I look out for my woman, I check in on, a lot of that stuff don't come from that's a healthy behavior. A lot of that stuff comes from you're trying to continue to reinsure a person who shouldn't have to be reassured anymore.
Right.
And people don't think about it that way, but I'm telling you, we pick up a lot of behaviors as black men dating black women. We pick up a lot of behaviors that aren't healthy behaviors. We pick up a lot. I guarantee you, man. And I'm not saying that it ain't one white woman out there that ain't a head case or a basket case. I experienced that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, out of 10, I would say 9 are solid. You know what I mean? Like,
I will say this though, if there were more black women who were trusting and open to being submissive, then you would get that opportunity to be free. That's what it all boils down to. Creating that safe space.
No, go ahead.
Creating that safe space for that woman to be soft, to be submissive, to be trusting. Because honestly, until I'm a white woman, but until I'm in that safe space, I'm gonna question why we going to the right, you know, unless I'm trusting you and in that safe space correctly, you know, and I feel secure, then I'm going to question. And
are you safe being open and transparent real quick, April?
Yeah.
Why are you that way though?
Because she deal with grew up around a whole bunch of black people. And then essentially you are culturally adapted. You essentially, black woman and white skin essentially is what we're dealing type shit. Yeah, that's a sister, and so that's why you question it, right? Because Becky, she's kids. He said right. Let's go. We out of here. Let's go. Hop 2.
Like, think about it. Look at the difference of that CEO that cheated.
Hey, man. I understand.
Social media made more noise than the woman who was married to the man.
She posted.
No, she posted herself watering the yard.
Yeah, something like that. She was sitting in the
Yep. And on the flip side, you got Remy Ma and Papoose.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So that we ain't listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like ain't no difference. The one female rapper that's popping on a high level is what we right now. The top 3 is probably who? It's probably who? Cardi ain't really Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lotto.
Lotto, yeah.
The only one in their lyrics. Well, Glorilla, she rap about it, inspiration, but whenever she talk about dudes, it's not in a good light, right? I fuck these niggas and all that, right? The only one that rap like she got some sense is Lotto. When she talk about men, she rap about her man. She rap about having deep reverence for her man, being in love with her man. And then if she talk that freaky stuff, she talking about being freaky with her man.
Yeah.
She rap about having a low body count. And when I covered it on my channel, I couldn't help but to point out she was raised by a white woman. Her mother is white. She's only half black. So culturally, I'm just saying, culturally, she didn't pick up on we can't pretend like it ain't no different. So I understand. I understand why sisters mad too. The sisters be like, well, when you go to date non-black women, just don't say nothing about us on the way out. Well, no, because most black men who date non-black women are doing it by default. So they do have something negative to say about you because you were the first choice. You know what I'm saying? And so they have some, I'm only over. They saying it in a way of I'm only over here because I couldn't find one of y'all that's doing what Kelsey is doing. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. That's they don't. Yeah, they're gonna have something to say on that. Yeah.
And then those same black women would justify Serena Williams marrying a white man.
Yep.
And you know what they say that she tried dating black men.
I would love to give y'all a fine example of a man who's striving toward his success, who happens to be black. And his wife happens to be white. And we just had like a little outing on Saturday. And she was the pettiest thing I ever seen on 2 Feet 10 Toes. Petty. I'm talking about super petty. Like, why did you get a haircut? Why did you get your beard done? Why did you get a new outfit? And then when we got inside, took a picture with all the kids and sent it to it. Like I said, women.
Nah, hell no.
Listen.
The percentages says different. Yeah, that's one. Like we said, it's gonna be one. It's always gonna be one. But you never just see one black woman who thinks a certain.
Well, I'm gonna take a consensus this week. Because I got many of them coming through. I know I cut like 17 today. So I know everybody else probably did 15, 16, 17, 18 today. And I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna take a hey, what's up, man? Do you check in? And like, hell yeah, I check in.
Check in, no check in that race.
Man,
check in, no check in that race.
Let me tell you something.
You got to explain it correctly though, because checking in, you put up
even if I'm out and I do say I do what the fuck I want to do, I'm still gonna get that courtesy call. I'm still gonna get that courtesy text and let somebody know I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in this dangerous world. I'm gonna check in, and I do.
See.
But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Period. I'm gonna do that.
If something,
because I am dealing with a mother.
But that,
you know what I'm saying, and mothers are gonna worry about everybody, not just a man, not just a child. They're gonna worry about everybody.
It's common courtesy too to your mate. Like if something goes awry, you know, say for instance, on your way home from work, and it's 8 o'clock, you ain't made it home from work yet. I'm gonna be worried about why you ain't made it home from work yet.
Well, when I made the fuss about
y'all sound like
why you
y'all
listen. Now if I'm on my way home and like I hear why you ain't check in, like shit, I ain't on that type of time. I ain't feel like it. Well, shit, I just wanted your food to be ready by the time you stepped in the door. Oh shit! What do you got?
Plug. Don't fall for that. See, This is what I was just
Bro,
talking
you can't.
about.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, listen
Let
to
me
it.
tell you
Listen to it real quick.
Yeah, hey, you moving that goddamn goalpost.
No. What you said is exactly what I said. I said that we all create these habits for a reason, and we think it's healthy. That person can throw that. That person saying because I wanted your food to be hot, it's like me saying forget you, plug, and putting LOL on the end.
Hmm?
That person checking in on you, then you like, hey, I ain't gotta do that. And then they're like, no, I just want to know so your food can be ready. That's no different than me saying F you, plug, LOL.
Yeah, it's manipulation.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Your response rendered her response.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't her. See, y'all talking to the wrong one. I went to school for this. I worked around this. Like y'all don't even understand.
Check a motherfucker right now.
Oh, trust me, I understand.
I'm gonna go check a motherfucker right now.
Don't
you ever, goddamn it, try to manipulate me.
No, I'm just saying, like a lot of times we as men, we think that we're so okay. It's kind of like what we talked about yesterday with old boy giving Sha'Carri all that grace after being beat up in the airport. That's not okay. That behavior, that we don't correct behavior in Black relationships.
Hey, look here.
We take it as
when we leave this motherfucking function. I don't give a fuck what we talking about on here. When we disperse and we are no longer in each other's motherfucking eyesight of view, and we ain't behind each other on that motherfucking road, when you get to the house, you better let me know you motherfucking made it to the house.
That's with my girls, even on the weekends. If we do go out together and we leave at the
you
same
better make sure
somebody saying, "Hey,
that's your black ass."
Y'all are conflating two different things, though.
Yeah,
I know that, but what it's like, it's just like a respect and common courtesy. Okay, say for instance, my husband come home, get off work at such and such time in the evening, okay, and comes home at about around the same time every day, okay. Come 2 hours later, he still ain't home. That's just like kind of like respect. Hey, babe, you know, I decided to go to the gym instead of coming home, or something like that. Or you can just say, hey, I'm headed to the gym.
Listen to what you just said. See, I don't know why y'all play this word game with me. I'm a master at this. You just said that you were checking on him because of initially.
No, I'm not checking on him.
Initially, it sounded like you cared about his safety because it was 2 hours.
Absolutely.
But then once he told you he was at the gym, it's about respect.
No, it's all of that is in the same. No, all of that is in the same. It's all of that is in the same. I'm worried about what. Yes, it is.
Respect and worrying are not the same thing. Two different things, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all talking to man. Y'all talking to the man of the word. I'm a wordsmith, man. I could be a rapper if I had a little rhythm. I could do. Hey, y'all talking to the wrong guy today.
Okay, so explain it to me how it should be said.
No, I'm not going to give you answers to the things that you should be able to already solve as a lady. See, that's what y'all be wanting from us as men. I'm not giving you all the answers. You just told me two different things. You said that he normally comes home around the same time.
Every day.
He was 2 hours late.
Running about 2. I looked at the clock. It's 2 hours late.
So at that point, when he told you he went to the gym, you no longer cared about his safety. You was about the respect.
No, it was always about the safety. Isn't that it wasn't about the respect. I put respect in there because respect would have been respect would have been, hey babe, I'm going to the gym. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I know Norris, I know exactly what you mean, dog.
Just like we tell a woman, for your safety, don't drive the same direction every day. He might come home 30 minutes late. He might come home 15 minutes early. He probably took a different route.
Okay, so what if I was your wife and I didn't make it home at my normal time, and I hadn't texted or called or anything like that?
I'll be asleep.
And it's two different things because the man is tasked with protecting you. You're not tasked with protecting me. All that checking in on I'm the one that do the protecting. What you okay. You call me, I'll pick up the phone breathing heavy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing.
Panic,
Nothing.
ask you a million questions.
Panic. Make it worse. Wait, why you breathing? Oh, you start crying and shit. Can't get it
this
together.
is not a right or wrong thing, April. I just
Right.
want y'all to hear the verbiage that y'all are giving off, because people think they're doing things out of respect or that's the right. No, y'all are trying to train someone like they're a pet. That that's happening in mental health, right? That's how they learn the Sigmund Freud when they ring the bell for the dog and then the dog. Yeah. That's what y'all do. Like we're not animals. Like we're not to be trained. I don't know that my owner coming home and no, that's not how it works. Like you can make it about safety if that's what you want to make it about. You know what I mean? Those are like very isolated. That's exacerbating a situation that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, because that same function, I told everybody, man, y'all let me know, because we had a couple of shots. So I said, y'all make sure let me know y'all made it home, man. Everybody went in the group chat and said, made it.
But that's guys though. Two different things.
Yeah, it's two different things.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well,
I'm looking at it through a different lens.
It's just subtle, man. Listen, it's just subtle differences. Plug. I'm telling you, dog. I've been on both sides of this thing, man. With a sister. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay, with a non-sister, right? With the Hispanic joint that grew up in the traditional Hispanic family, or the Caucasian woman, right? The real Caucasian woman, right? Not the acclimated one. No, you know what I'm saying? The regular joint, right? You say, no, I'm just saying. You say, I'm going out. Her response is, okay.
Be safe.
Okay.
Enjoy.
With La Cienega, I'm going out. Where you going?
Who you with? How long you gonna be there? Who else is gonna be there?
Why you ain't tell me about this sooner?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a full survey. Listen, and then listen. When before you get okay. I'm just talking about on average. Average. Just the average black man's experience. Okay, he get 3 songs into his playlist. She calling on the Bluetooth. She calling. Want to talk to you on the way to get to the function. Want to talk to you on the way to the function. You know what I'm saying? You pull up to the function. All right, I'm about to go in now. Might hit you for some missile, just like Norris just said. Call you for some reason. I need to know. Yeah. And don't be having too much fun when you pick up. Don't pick up. Turn. Don't do that. Don't play yourself. Don't pick. Hey, babe. Huh? It's hard. I'm sorry. It's so loud in here. So, that's my shit. Hold on, baby. That's my shit. Don't listen. For nothing. It's gonna be a problem when you get to the house.
I dealt with this plug classic. I dealt with this when we went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
We make our trip every year, guys' trip every year. Go to a cowboy. We're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was on the phone.
The whole time.
His wife. We leave the hotel. You FaceTime it, dog. We walking in the streets we don't even know. You FaceTime. What you need to show her for? What's going on, bro? You with the guys, bro? What's going on?
Manipulation. That's manipulation. That's
sad as fuck.
Like I'm telling you, like it is. I'm like, bro, like that's not healthy.
Yeah.
We go to the shoe store. Oh, let me FaceTime and see. What you mean she want a shoe?
Yeah.
Then if she do want a shoe, you should know what your lady like.
Was it a newer relationship or no?
Oh, they been married. I ain't gonna want to.
Do it matter? Why? What? At what phase is this appropriate? What?
I'm with you now, boy. Like, what phase is this shit appropriate?
No, man, can't live like that, dog.
That shit funny.
I didn't know they were newly in love with, and they just couldn't be apart from each other for so long or something.
Man, these chicks be the police. You dating the feds, CIA, Central Intelligence. I'm telling you, man, the technology that made they want your GPS on your phone now. They wanna, it's too much. They leaving tablets in your trunk. You know what I'm saying? Tracking the tablet, all that. Yeah, it's too much going on. It's too much going. You dating a whole detective now. That's what's happening. That's a whole detective, man. Ain't no. And you know, y'all say men prioritize peace, but I would disagree. I think a lot of men these days prioritizing the other P word over their own peace, because to have a piece of that pie, they giving up their peace of mind a lot of times. And they don't, and I think the suffering, like Nora said, is normalized, like in regards to certain parts of the experience and shit like that. But I'm speaking on average though. You know what I'm saying? Just you got some, it's always outliers. Like Plug can say, my household don't run like that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? We put 10 more people around you. You know what I mean?
Damn, you going through that?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. That shit tough, boy.
Telling you, man. You look at how they write TV shows and films. It ain't doing nothing but mirroring life. So when they show us that's what's going on. Yeah.
It's real out here, man. It's real out here. But I do want to say this for black men, man, because we don't talk about black men enough. Be aware that some of the things that you feel like are normal, or some of the things that you feel like you are being the better version of yourself, cannot always be healthy for you. Like this is coming from a mental health person. Like, do not think that, no.
Oh shit.
I don't think you're compromising, and what you're doing is always the most healthiest thing to do. And then sometimes you can end up creating unrealistic expectations, because then she think you're supposed to got home at an hour and it took you 2 and you couldn't go to the gym. Now it's respect. Hey, man.
Cold-blooded.
Raise a child up, man. Train a child. But let them know where to find y'all, man. Hey, class, I appreciate you taking the time to come up, man. I know it was last minute. I know it's late on your end too. So
you did your spiel, boy.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all having me as always.
Yeah, man.
Manipulation.
For real.
And take off all those other words, all them other letters after that end. He's giving us codes within codes, guys. Where can they find you, Classic? Where can they find you?
Man, find me at the Classic Codes. Make sure if y'all got a Twitch account, follow my Twitch account as well as my YouTube. Trying to get my numbers up on Twitch. So the Classic Codes on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch and TikTok as well. So follow me whatever your main platform is. Tap in with me over there for sure.
Are y'all Queens coming this Tuesday?
No, the 19th, the third Tuesday of every month. So the 19th it'll be the Queens Codes. Yep.
Where can they find you, Plug?
Uncle Plug, across all platforms, Uncle Plug TV on YouTube. What's in your wallet on Kick? Y'all fuck with me, you heard me?
He just dropped he don't be plugging his own stuff. He just dropped another good video, man, about Boosie. Real good video.
I would hurt while I was doing that, man. I ain't want to see bro doing some genuine shit, man. He got the compound with his kids and everybody got a house and shit like that, man. But the bright side to this, knowing that he got a nice attorney, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he put that bag up for that attorney. Bro gonna do some. That time gonna be light as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But any time off the turf is time off the turf. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that light time, he done did that 5 before. You know what I mean? This will be light. This will be lightweight. You know what I mean? Knowing that, from experience, you know what I'm saying? That this shit here ain't nothing. Be like, shit, that's like being felonious and getting a misdemeanor. Be like, misdemeanor, man, shit, that's right. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Free Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing good things. That's not all that gangster shit that he stood for and all that shit. I'm talking about the family, man. I'm talking the one that take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? The one that's out here, you know what I'm saying, entertaining the crowds and masses. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of his kids, buying land and putting ponds and pools and shit. You know what I'm saying? Setting an example for these niggas. You know, I love that. Yeah.
Where can they find you yet, April?
Conversations with Soft Rain, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're gonna be pushing out some more content soon. So.
She got a trailer out there, so go check out the trailer. Also go check out Alyssa. She got her Alyssa So Savvy got her trailer out there as well. So man, everybody doing their thing, man. The team doing well, man. Everybody putting out their content.
Conglomerate.
Yes, doing well, doing very well, man.
Shout out to Alyssa.
Yeah. Federation Rivers Eastley.
She better know. She better know. It's
Them
competition
cheeks
out here for
instantly-
them. It's competition out here for me.
Them cheeks instantly get rosy.
I'm telling you, room over here, room for that shit. Let's go, goddammit. Yeah, be that big chicken at the motherfucker.
appreciate all y'all.
Last boogie on in this mother. Yeah.
I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all can find me at Souls of Thought, man. No Retired No Filter on Instagram. And then it's Souls of Thoughts everywhere else. But man, I appreciate all y'all. Really do, man. Time is not something you can get back. So I appreciate it. And we out.
What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.